Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about the 1993 vampire film Night Owl. It is directed, produced, and written by Jeffrey Arsenault, starring James Rafferty and John Leguizamo. This movie is in black and white. It has that cool looking grain look to it. It takes place in New York's Alphabet City, and it has a little bit of an artsy feel to it, but a little more of a story than something that's so artsy fartsy that you can't really grasp it or it gets a little out there. It's more grounded than that. The main point of the story is Jake is a vampire and he is having this difficulty being a vampire and he keeps deteriorating and he's going around killing his neighbors, killing people that he meet, women that he meets in bars, and John Leguizamo happens to be the brother of one of the women in the bars that he kills, and now John Leguizamo is looking to figure out, what happened to his sister. It's a very small scoped kind of story. It does have, as I said, have that little bit of an artsy element to it, but not a great deal. It's a short movie. It's 77 minutes, and it just focuses on the deterioration of Jake and John Leguizamo's character looking for who killed his sister. That's really it. And it has that cool kind of New York City setting. The black and white definitely helps, and there's a decent story, but it's nothing amazing. It definitely reminded me of The Addiction by Abel Ferrara, but not nearly as artsy and good and heavy with as much depth, not nearly as much depth as The Addiction, which, not to go off trail here, but The Addiction has the correlation between being a junkie and being a vampire and how you fiend for it. This doesn't have that as much. It has it a little bit, but it's not as much as The Addiction. The Addiction was very, very heavy handed with that. This also has a cameo by Carolyn Monroe, who was in Maniac and was the last horror movie with Joe Spinell. And another interesting thing about it is since it's a movie from 1993, it has a very 90s vibe. It feels like there's a lot of music and singing and it just really encapsulates the 90s feeling. A lot of music with that like sort of 90s upbeat dance music they played on MTV. What was it? Cool Waters. Um, the song, yeah, Crystal Waters, 100% Pure Love. A lot of the music feels like that, which was funny because as a kid, they used to play stuff like that a lot on TV and the radio. But lots of singing in bars with music like that and dance music and stuff of that nature. So if you want to kind of go back in time and get a 90s Manhattan, Queens, Bronx type vibe with that music, I think Night Owl has that. I don't think the story is amazing. I don't think it's very deep or fleshed out, but it was okay. It's worth to watch on Tubi for free, which is where I saw it. The Blu-ray was on sale recently, which is why the name popped up in my Facebook feed, and I went, "Oh, what is this? Vampires, New York City. Let me check it out." But I did watch it for free on Tubi. I did not purchase it. I don't think I'd rewatch it, and I definitely don't think I would buy it. But if any of that sounds interesting to you, you may like it for a one-off watch. Let me know if you guys have seen Night Owl. It was okay. Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.